Hi, everyone. So this is our very last math lesson for the whole school year. You've been working so hard. We've been doing the videos together. We've been doing the maths together. And I'm so happy that this is our very last one. Today, we're going to talk about weight. So we're thinking about how heavy something is or how light something is. And then you will be ready to go to first grade math. All right, let's watch our last math video.
Look at the scale in the picture. What is on one side of the scale? An apple is on one side of the scale. Why is that side down?
Why did the scale go down on the side with the apple? Very nice thought. Let's see.
It's down because the other side is empty. The other side does not have an object on it. Now look at the scale. What is on the other side of the scale? A cherry is on the other side of the scale. Which fruit is heavier?
Which one is heavier, the apple or the cherry? Good, the apple, you're right.
The apple is heavier than the cherry. How do you know the apple is heavier? The side with the apple on it is lower. What is on the scale now? 2 apples are on the scale. Which apple is heavier?
Which apple is heavier? There isn't one. Very good. They're the same. That's why it's even. Very nicely done.
Neither is heavier. They weigh the same. The first apple's weight is equal to the second apple. How do you know they are equal? Neither side of the scale is down. The scale has a melon on it now. Which fruit is lighter?
So the lighter fruit is the apple. Very good.
The apple is lighter. How do you know the apple is lighter? The side with the apple on it is higher. Which fruit is heavier?
So the apple is lighter and the melon is heavier. Very good.
The melon is heavier. How do you know the melon is heavier? The side with the melon on it is down. Now you know how to use a scale to tell which objects are heavier and lighter.
All right, folks, let's go to our very last math together. Oh, here we are. So what you're going to do is you're going to need objects in your house and you're going to use your hands kind of like a scale, okay? So what you're going to do is hold a loaf of bread in one hand and then you try and find something else in your house that is heavier than the loaf of bread. So put a loaf of bread in one hand and then find something that is heavier than a loaf of bread to put in your other hand, and you can kind of use your hands as a scale. So the heavier one would go down, the lighter one would come up. All right, find something heavier than a loaf of bread at your house. On the inside, what we're going to do is you're going to compare the objects and circle the heavier object. So this is a TV or a DVD. Which one's heavier? It's the TV. Here, it's a heavy or big book and a magazine. Which one's heavier? A computer or a phone? Which one's heavier? A box of crayons or one crayon? All right, and then right here, this is circle the heavier object. On this page, you're going to put an X on the lighter object, okay? But if they weigh the same, you're going to underline them. So 2 pieces of bread would weigh the same, so you underline it. What about a book bag or a notebook? Which one's lighter? Good. Put an X on the lighter object. For number 7, an orange or a cherry, which one's going to be lighter? Good. Put an X on the lighter object. And for number 8, alarm clock or a pendulum clock. Which one's lighter? Put an X on it. Very nicely done. All right, folks. Thank you so much for working hard on math. Enjoy. Keep thinking about numbers. And bye for math.